Hello folks, and welcome back to True Stories with me, Sherry Wiens. I hope everybody's having a great week. It's TGIS. Thank goodness it's Sherry. I am happy to be here with you guys. I thank my regular subscribers who come back to watch and join me regularly. Tomorrow we will be live at 1 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. Actually, I think it's more Central Time right now. Today I'm bringing you a couple of shocking updates in regards to the Dulos Arias case and the Jennifer Dulos case. Now, in regards to Jennifer Dulos, who has been missing, she was last seen driving her vehicle after dropping off her 5 children at school when she suddenly disappeared off the face of the earth, and no body has ever been recovered. Now, it is Mr. Dulos's intention to try to get the charges dropped against him. I think that he believes that because there's no body, there is no crime. However, the significant difference between other cases that have had no body and his is that there is some blood evidence that has been found in and around his home that belongs to Jennifer Dulos. So just because you were really good at getting rid of the body doesn't mean that you didn't commit the crime. I am sincerely hopeful that the judge is going to surpass that and not drop the charges, because there is some evidence to prove that something happened. We don't know what, but there is some more investigation that needs to happen in order to be able to figure out what exactly happened. Jennifer Dulos and her children need the justice that they deserve, having their mother ripped away from them by perhaps potentially their father and allegedly his mistress. And so, in my opinion, I believe they should be held accountable. However, I was quite shocked to hear that these charges have been asked to the courts to be dismissed. At this point, the judge has not made any decision on the motion, and he is requesting some time to review everything personally. And we will be hearing more information on November 6th, so stay tuned for that update, folks. Now, both Mr. Dulos and Michelle Troconis have been charged with tampering with evidence. They also have been charged with fabricating physical evidence to hinder the prosecution's investigation and the charges. Now, I believe that there is going to be more to this story that's going to come out, so stay tuned, folks. Now, let's move on to Dulos Arias' case. It's been brought to the attention of not only the courts but also the public that the lead prosecuting attorney had a relationship with a blogger, and what could have happened is that there may be some bias type of opinions that were published that helped the public to really see this case as she was not guilty. I believe, looking at the evidence of what happened in Dulos Arias' case, that she is quite guilty, and she did murder Mr. Travis Alexander to a heinous point. I mean, what a brutal way for him to be attacked in his own home, in the comfort of his space, taking a shower, while she was just jealous over love or lack thereof, and created for this man to lose his life. I don't believe that this case will be entirely dropped or dismissed. I do believe that there's probably going to be another trial in regards to it, just to make sure that the public does think that she is guilty and there were no influences from the outside whatsoever. This needs to be a completely non-biased jury, and it needs to be a process that isn't affected by anything else on the outside. The lead prosecutor, attorney Juan Martinez, could have very well been giving information to the blogger that in turn was putting out some of that information to the public, and all of that could have gotten back to the jury, and that could have been where the obstruction was, if you will. Juan Martinez now faces ethics complaints from Dulos Arias' legal party, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this situation, as I believe that he already knew that this would be taboo and something that he shouldn't be doing, and certainly not something he should be discussing with somebody who is blogging for the public. Despite the request of the attorneys on Jodi Arias's part, I really don't feel that they're going to be able to completely exonerate this and have her released from prison. I feel that we're going to go through another trial process that will in turn turn out to be guilty with no bias, judge, jury, anything, where everybody's on the same level of playing field, everybody hears the same evidence, and everybody discusses all of those same things in a private room to come up with the decision of her punishment. But tell me your thoughts on both of these cases, folks. This has all been nothing but short of heartbreaking for all of the victims and the families involved. And I think it would be devastating for the judicial system to allow either one of these parties to completely walk away from what they've done, only to what? Turn around and be released to the public and to build another relationship that perhaps didn't work out, and they turn around and get angry or something happens that they take away that person's life. I don't think we should wait until that time or for that to happen. I think that they have already done something so heinous and wrong in, ripping people away from their loved ones and family members in a heinous way. I mean, with Dulos, we can't even find a body. And, with Jodi Arias, we know Travis Alexander's family is completely heartbroken. And, I'm sure that despite her having the guilty plea or the guilty verdict, they cannot simply just rest at that when they find out that there's been perhaps some tampering on one side or the other. In this case of Jodi Arias, it happens to be on the prosecution's side. I think that if you're in that line of work, you really need to be very careful. You really need to be sure of who you are dealing with, and keeping the profession separate from the personal. And if you are dating with somebody who is, a news reporter or whatever, you may want to have a non-disclosure document signed between the two of you so that there is no miscommunication and you just don't talk about the case. There are some boundaries, and those should be respected, especially when a case is in the midst of trial. Tell me your thoughts, folks. I'd love to know what you think about both of these cases. I thank you for watching True Stories with me. And as I said earlier, we'll see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Time, for our live chitty chat face-to-face time. A quick reminder that if you're interested in winning this brand new Charmed Aroma ring, that we are going to be doing the giveaway live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Head over to the community page and put in your favorite emoji to enter now. Somebody's going to get this beautiful special ring. The winner will be chosen live tomorrow at 1 p.m. What a beautiful ring that somebody is going to win. Good luck to everyone. I hope you all have a safe and happy weekend, and I wish you all nothing but the best. Thank you for joining me on True Stories. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of interactive conversations here where everybody's opinion is welcome. It doesn't matter what your age, race, nationality, ethics, beliefs, color, size, height. Everybody is welcome, and I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts. Whether you are for the prosecution or you're for the defense, either way, I'd love to know your thoughts on this case. And I thank you for watching True Stories with me, Sherry Wiens. Stay safe out there, folks. Bye for now.